What up, Dokkaners? We got some EZAs that are dropping tonight on the global side of the game. We got 4, in fact. We've got the Dokkan Festival Jiren. And then I ran out of breath there. I didn't do that. Hold on. Let me try that again. We got Dokkan Festival Jiren coming up next. We've also got the 3 sub EZAs for Universe 6, Champa, Winnie the Pooh, Optimus Prime, and Frost. So in today's video, we'll be taking a look at what their EZAs are like, how to build them, or my opinion anyway. We're going to go over some sample teams and get you guys ready for the upcoming festivities. I will be going live on the channel tonight for these EZAs. And also I got to farm up some EX skill orbs for the Trunks and Broly. So make sure you guys subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you don't miss the live stream, you don't miss the action, you don't miss the Toon Ls. Some of you are here for the Toon Ls. I get it. I respect it. You want to see them? You got to be there live. So make sure you guys are there. Anyway, let's jump in. Let's start by going over the 4 EZAs and then we'll talk about the event. One of which is already out on global. Actually, you know what? Let me just check real quick and see if it's actually in game. Yep, there it is right there. It is available in the Portal of Memories. I am recording this before the EZAs drop, so if you want to, you can get these medals for the sub EZAs before it actually releases. When it releases, it will cost stamina to run through instead of keys. I've got almost 700 keys, so I can most definitely get these runs done without any stamina. I got 8 stamina right now, so I can totally just get all these done right now. So anyway, let's dive in and take a look at what the units do. Starting with Jiren. So this guy becomes a 170% lead for Universe Survival Saga. He greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes immense damage to the enemy, and greatly lowers defense. Key +2, attack and defense +200. Medium chance to stun all enemies from the start of the turn. Attacks effective against all types when facing only 1 enemy at the start of the turn. Reduces damage received by 30% when facing 2 or more enemies at the start of the turn. Plus an additional attack and defense +50%. High chance to stun attack enemies when performing a super attack. Performs a critical hit when the target enemy is stunned. Plus an additional attack and defense +111. And performs a critical hit when there's a Universe Survival Saga or Tournament Participants category enemy. Not ally, enemy. Had this been an ally, I would have said that this is a pretty decent EZA, but this is just such a miss. Because this severely limits your options when it comes to this unit. First of all, Universe 11 is just a trash heap. There's just no really good unit yet. I am so sad that that category is just continually being wasted. This doesn't help the cause all that much. It is another serviceable tournament participant unit, but yeah, just not a whole lot of stuff going for it. I suppose the one good thing about it is that you don't have to worry about crit, even though you've got built-in 5 crit. You could go for full dodge, max balance additional, or vice versa. And in terms of my hit potential, I do recommend to focus on additionals and dodging, probably dodging more so. Let me actually show you what my hit potential build is. Let me pull this up right here. So I have 16 additional, 16 dodge. I don't really want to spend a whole lot more. I've already got some pretty expensive skill orbs on him. I don't feel like I need to go further than that because as of right now, Universe 11 just doesn't have the juice. So even if you think this unit is really, really good, it needs more. And we also need more events where Universe Survival Saga tournament participant type units are going to be showing up, right? So let me know in the comments how you guys would rate this EZA on a scale of 1 to 10. How would you build in the hit potential? I think an even distribution of both is fine. Probably more so focusing on the dodge just in case you put this unit in a AoE type situation. And all it just really depends on if you like to run these types of units through AoE type events. Moving on now. Next we got Winnie the Pooh and Optimus Prime. This unit is a Universe 6 unit, kind of locked behind that category here. This unit greatly raises attack for 1 turn, causes supreme damage, and raises defense by 30% for 6 turns. Key +3, attack and defense +160, plus an additional defense +10% per Universe 6 category ally on the team, up to 60. Guards all attacks when there is another Universe 6 category ally attacking in the same turn, or when HP is 80% or less at the start of the turn. Medium chance of launching an additional super attack within the same turn, plus an additional attack and defense +60 for 3 turns after receiving an attack. So after a couple of supers under your belt and built up defense courtesy of having Universe 6 allies on the team, this unit can be a pretty decent slot 1 unit. I do recommend balancing additional and dodge. If you want to focus more on dodge for the early rounds, that wouldn't be a bad idea. This unit is part of a category that is on the rise very slowly. I say on the rise just because a recent Dokkan Festival release was AGL Kale. AGL Kale was ahead of her time. The category just needs work, needs improvement. This definitely helps. So this helps the Kale rotation. So if you have Kale and Winnie the Pooh, that's a pretty good combination, but there needs to be more. So once we get a KFC EZA or 2, we already have the AGL one, but like the Tech one, the STR Kefla, those types of things, Universe 6 will become a lot better. So if you have this unit, great. I wouldn't invest some really, really expensive skill orbs just yet. but the build still stays the same. Dodge and additional, focusing more so on dodge. So here is my build right here. So I've got defense as the skill orb for the bronze slot. I've also got a Universe 6 dedicated skill orb. I won't be able to use this for chain battle, so I figured I might as well give it. And I got some dodge in there, so 15 additional, 20 dodge. I don't care about crit. I don't care about damaging with this unit. This unit is meant to defend, and I'm just going to leave it at that. So there you go. Let me know what you guys think about this EZA. Now let's move on to Physical Champa. This guy is a Universe 6 lead, 130% sub lead. For the super attack, raises defense for 1 turn, causes supreme damage, and greatly lowers defense. For the passive, defense plus 160, plus an additional defense plus 120 when attacking. Universe 6 category alias, key plus 2, attack and defense plus 40%, plus an additional attack and defense plus 20% when HP is 60% or less at the start of the turn. High chance for attack plus 400. Medium chance of an additional attack plus 600. Rare chance to crit. This unit is just all over the place. All about RNG. More often than not, you'll probably have the 400% attack, which is still, you know, good, I guess. But if you have both, that would be great. Unfortunately, on top of all of that, you would want to hit really, really hard, but this only gives you a rare chance for a crit that I believe is 10%. So in terms of how to get the most out of the unit's abilities, there's really no right answer other than focusing on crit. And for me, if I'm gonna use this unit, I'm doing it because I want to hit incredibly hard. So not the most orthodox suggestion, I suppose, but I think focusing on critical is the way to go. So I have this unit built with maximum critical in mind and then balance dodge, simply because some dodge in there might be useful. 1 super attack, maybe 2 with that defense that you get. Is that going to be enough to protect you from whatever it is you're trying to run this unit on? I wouldn't recommend running this unit on a Fusion Red Zone, Fusion Zamasu Red Zone, or, you know, Omega Shenron or things like that. But if you're going to, dodge would be more important. But I want to try to hit as hard as I possibly can. With 22 critical here, I have a 44% chance for a crit. This rare chance just isn't enough. And whenever I do get these bonkers numbers, I want to do incredible amounts of damage. When you run this unit, the best link buddy would be Beerus, who is not on Universe 6, which then ends up hurting part of the passive. So this unit's not exactly the most great construction, but whatever. Let me know what you guys think about this EZA. How would you recommend building this build? And let's move on now to the last and certainly the worst of the EZAs, simply because Frost sucks. It's this clown right here. Nobody cares about him. He's stupid. I hate him. Did I mention I hate Frost? So this guy greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes supreme damage, and lowers attack. E plus 3 launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack, high chance to perform a crit for 6 turns from the character's entry turn. Attack and defense plus 160, plus an additional attack plus 180, defense plus 120 with a high chance to stun the attacked enemy when performing a super attack. Whoop-de-doo. Yay, he's so good. Oh my god, he's so cool. How would you build him? There you go. I gave him max dodge. I don't care about the unit, never gonna use him. So I didn't give him the greatest skill orbs, but I gave him some, so he's got some dodge in there. If he launches an additional, great. If he doesn't, don't care. Never going to use him. Let me know what you guys think about this EZA on a scale of 1 to 10, and how would you build that hidden potential? Did I mention I hate Frost? I really hate him. Let's move on now to the actual EZA. So standard event progression for this TUR Dokkan Festival EZA. 30 stages, 30 stones, plus the extra 4 stones for the time attack missions. Clear within 250, clear within 2 minutes, and you will get those stones. So 34 dragon stones coming in for this one. We're not going to be getting any dragon stones for the others, but I think you get some extra like growth missions for completing the sub EZAs, I believe. But still, at least 30 dragon stones coming up. So Miraculous Awakening is the category of weakness. So since this is not an LR EZA, a regular one, this means that the category both protects you and does extra damage. Miraculous Awakening is exclusively a leader skill dedicated to the AGL Autonomous Ultra Instinct, which is funny because this is about to be relevant on JP. When they get to the 9-year anniversary part 3, this unit will receive that EZA, and eventually Global will get it too. So if you do have this unit, may not be the greatest now on Global, but eventually this unit is going to be absolutely ridiculous. So in terms of builds, in terms of teams, it really just boils down to running this as your lead. There's a couple other options, so we'll put together a few given what we see right here. All right, so we're on the Extreme Z Battle preview screen. So this is the best place to do this because when you select a character, it'll automatically deactivate any other similarly named characters. So starting with UI Goku, I mean, you just filter out Miraculous Awakening and boom, you got everybody else. You're done, right? Bring as many AGLs as you can. You get that natural type advantage. If you can't, doesn't really matter. As long as you got a couple of AGLs, you'll be fine. UI Goku should carry. Shouldn't be much of a problem. If you don't have the UI Goku, Kamehameha works. So Miraculous Awakening plus Kamehameha. That filters out God Goku. That can give us Cell. Although I think he does gain a little bit of a resistance to certain things. Let's see. He gains resistance, so damage reduction of 80% against extreme physical, extreme STR, and all of tech. So you can still bring them, they just won't do as much damage, but they will still protect you defensively. Obviously, if you bring physical units, you are facing type disadvantage, but the category boost will also offset that. So, you know, if you want to bring like Beast Gohan or Ultimate Gohan, excuse me, you bring STR UI Goku and LR Super Saiyan Goku. There you go. That's a Kamehameha team. Okay, if you don't have that, if you want to run something else, we could do Miraculous Awakening and Realm of Gods. So you could use the Int UI Goku. This is a 180%? 160% lead. Not the greatest, but still works, right? This also coincides with this unit. So if you do a cross section of Realm of Gods and Miraculous Awakening, you will still be able to run this as the friend unit. So think about it that way. So you could run Blue Vegeta, Royal Blue Vegeta. You can run this guy. They're not the same name. You could run Int God Goku. Oh no, let's run the AGL one, STR MUI, and oh wow, okay, yeah, you could throw in this dude in here. Cool. There you go, Dark Blue Vegeta, or maybe L'Oreal Trunks, or maybe this guy, Super Saiyan Goku. Boom, there's your team. You got a couple able units right there. So now let's remove that filter. What else do we have? What are the categories? Universe 6 Transformation Boost. Is there enough for Transformation Boost? Let's see. Transformation Boost. Right here, Miraculous Awakening. Yeah. Oh, Super Saiyan 4. Yeah. Oh, that's an easy one. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. There you go. That's the squad. Dude, Super Saiyan 4 is going to be killer. So let's do full power. Where's full power? I love not being able to find that. Okay, full power. Super Saiyan 4. So Super Saiyan 4 leads GT heroes and full power. So full power plus Miraculous Awakening equals overkill. Run this guy. Royal Blue, Kere. Super Saiyan 4 full power, the tech one. You could run this one or Cell. There you go. That works. And let's just do a couple more to wrap this up because you kind of get the idea. As long as you have Miraculous Awakening in there, run any other category as a cross section, you should find something good. This guy is a super class lead, so worst comes to worst, you don't have a good leader skill. This guy leads you at 130, the Tech Trunks. So you know what? Let's do that. Tech Trunks is our lead. So we'll run like bottom of the barrel units here. So let's run a couple AGL. So Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, Bardock, and AGL God Goku. And then we throw on, I don't know, this guy, Super Saiyan Trunks, and the STR Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. There's a squad. All of these units are still Miraculous Awakening. Your leader skill still fits the AGL MUI. If you don't have that as your lead, you can run it as a friend unit. And again, you're good. Now, as far as the free-to-play is concerned, I like to run free-to-play at the end of the day to try to get that last run completely free. And it's not looking good. If I do Universe Survival Saga, I suppose it does. Miraculous Awakening. Ooh, no, it doesn't. I don't think that's going to work because if I do that, I think it's going to have to be Realm of God. Oh, even that doesn't work. Okay, so I'm going to have to do this, Realm of Gods, and then these. And then, does he have a sub lead? Tech and Int. Key +2, attack and defense +30. Okay, so that gives me this. And that gives me this, actually. Crazily enough, this somehow fits. Okay, sure. There's my squad. There's my free-to-play squad. I don't know how successful this is going to be, but I'm going to go ahead and try that. So there you go. That is your full team composition breakdown. Hopefully, you guys are able to put together a team. I can't cover every single possible contingency, but if you need some help, then hopefully I can help you out during the live stream. So make sure you guys tune in. So now, lastly, let's go over the sub EZAs like I talked about before. They are also going to be dropping at the same time. You can pre-farm their medals. You will need to do so on this event right here. All Out Struggle is the category weakness. I'm not going to go through all of this because most of you would have already probably done this, if you're veterans anyway watching this. If you're not, well, we'll quickly just gloss over the leader skills. The event progression is not as important because if you've already done it, you can just skip around. But damage reduction against AGL Tech and all extreme units. But All Out Struggle, I think, is also kind of a limited category in terms of leader skills. You got the Kaioken Goku, you got the blue dudes, but you got a lot of other units here. A lot of units fit under this, so this is not going to be difficult at all. So just like I did with the Miraculous Awakening, simply click All Out Struggle and then add Kamehameha or add Full Power, add, what is this? Power of Wishes, Turtle School, Final Trump Card. You know, anything, Hybrid Saiyans, whatever cross-section you need, you should be able to find a decent amount in here. And then just remember, since he's tech, you want to be bringing more int units. So that's about it. But again, you can get this done before the EZA drops later on tonight. So if you want to, do that. Dokkan responsibly. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments if you guys are prepared for these amazing EZAs dropping tonight. What are your thoughts on the STR Jiren? Do you think that if a good Universe Survival Saga Universe 11 lead were to drop at some point this year, do you think that this unit could retroactively become better? Do you think that they should have done something entirely different with this unit's EZA? What are your thoughts on the category of Universe Survival Saga? Let me know your thoughts and more in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future and click the notification bell so that you let you know you're going to see more of my stuff. Do it! Thanks again, stay tuned, and remember to Dokkan responsibly. Jiren!